Hello everyone, Mrs. Kim here. I'm really excited to show you a little bit more about some of the living things that we have right in our backyard. And so over the next couple of days, I'm going to be taking you on a few little adventures, and we're going to be discovering some of the living things right here that we have. Come on and come join me. First up on our adventure is this incredible nest of ants. Ants are common insects and one of the world's strongest creatures in relation to their size. Next, take a look at this. This is a six-spotted tiger beetle. These are so cool. Look at the electric green color on this guy. I just pulled back a large rock in my garden and out he came. The six-spotted tiger beetle has 6 small white spots on its back. They hunt caterpillars, ants, and spiders. It has a hard outer exoskeleton, 6 legs as all insects do, and 2 antennae. This is a photo I took on my back deck of a sphinx moth. This moth is sleeping right now because they are nocturnal. Take a look at this caterpillar munching on some milkweed. I bet you know what this will turn into eventually. Check out this beautiful monarch butterfly. A butterfly goes through a life cycle that is different from other organisms. It usually goes through a process, which is a complete change of one organism to another, known as metamorphosis. This usually happens in 4 stages: first the egg, then the caterpillar, then the pupa, and finally an adult butterfly. This butterfly is just flexing its muscles to get nice and strong to take flight. Boys and girls, I'm very excited to share this with you today. My neighbors just had these honeybees installed in their backyard this weekend to pollinate flowers and to make honey. In this hive, there's only one queen bee. Her job is to lay all the eggs. The male bees are called the drones, and their only job is to mate with the queen. All other bees are female, and they're called worker bees. The worker bees clean the hive, collect the pollen and nectar to feed the colony, and they take care of the offspring, which are the babies. Interestingly, only the female bees sting. All right, boys and girls, I just wanted to show you a frog that I just caught. And as you can see, if you can just focus a little bit there, if you see the little round circle beside the eye, that is actually the ear that the frog's hear. As you know, frogs are, this little guy's moving, are cold-blooded, and they lay eggs inside in the water, and they also have a backbone. Frogs are amphibians, and the word amphibian actually means double life, a reference to living both in the water and on land. So this little guy, you can see him breathing there. You can see his eyes and his nose. He's a little bit nervous right now, but I got him, and I'm not gonna let him go just yet. Just wanted you to see him. He has moist skin, and I'm actually just gonna put him down because I think he's getting a little anxious here. I don't want to scare him. I'm gonna just let him go back in a little creek here. There you go, buddy. Off you go. And they like to eat things like flies and little insects. They have a sticky pad at the end of their tongue, and it helps them to catch things really quickly. Who can guess what these are? Look very closely. I found them in a pond. They are black-tailed larvae and have gills. They don't have any legs yet, but will develop them in the later stages of their development. Have you guessed yet? They are tadpoles. Most likely frogs, but tadpoles can also be from other amphibians such as a toad, newt, or salamander. Good morning, boys and girls. It's early in the morning, and I'm just going to be taking you on a little walk. Our nature walk is going to continue this morning. I'm looking for some Baltimore Orioles. They come out this way usually around 8 o'clock in the morning and around 6 o'clock p.m. So we're going to see if we have any luck today. Come follow me. So I'm over here by the bird feeder now, and I've spotted a mallard duck, a male mallard duck, and I can tell because of the beautiful green color of his head. He also has a beautiful orange beak and 2 webbed feet. Interestingly, ducks also have a special coating or oil on their feathers to keep them dry when they go swimming in a pond or in a lake. Oh, check out this beautiful Baltimore Oriole. Check out the coloring, the orange coloring. Take a look at this female grosbeak and look at how she blends in with the tree. It's so cool. I'm so glad that I was able to capture a few of these birds over the last couple of days, as they are generally migrating through this area and go on to other places. Here is a pileated woodpecker. They whack at dead trees to look for insects to eat. I have my son Isaiah here with me today. He's in grade 6. Say hi, Isaiah.
Hi.
He likes to watch birds too, so that's why I brought him along today. He's very good at spotting them. Here we have an extremely rare sighting that I'm super excited for you to see. These beautiful blue birds are called indigo buntings. These birds often migrate by night using the stars to navigate. The little yellow bird is a goldfinch, more of a common bird around here, but bold and beautiful in color. Here's another bird that I see a lot of the time during the summer, and it's one of my favorites. It's the great blue heron, an extremely large bird that we see hanging out by the pond almost daily. And take a look at these geese. These are a very common sight around here, and these geese have, looks like 4 babies with them, and they stay together at all times. The mother and father are very protective. If you get too close, they will hiss at you. They're really a cute little sight to see. They stick together all the time. And over here on the left, you'll see another grouping of a mother and father, and I guess 3 little babies at a different stage, much smaller babies at this point. So they were probably just hatched a few weeks ago. Watch as they all come together, crossing the driveway, and they tend to stay together and joining the other family soon. And here is the final bird that I want to talk to you about today. This is a turkey vulture stretching its wings. And turkey vultures, you can see them around here frequently, circling in the sky, looking for prey. But interestingly, their prey is dead. So they are called scavengers, and they clean up any dead animals that might be around, any roadkill that's on the road. So they're pretty fascinating, and they're very, very useful in cleaning up dead things. And it's a beautiful way that nature takes care of itself. Now we're going to shift gears and take a look at a snapping turtle. So this was actually spotted on my front lawn, and in a moment I'm going to show you a little video of a couple of them sort of wrestling in the water. So reptiles have dry, scaly skin, as you know, with a hard outer shell or backbone. They are cold-blooded, and this particular one is a snapping turtle, a common snapping turtle. They live in the fresh water. They're covered oftentimes with algae, as you could see in the picture that I showed at the beginning. They eat a variety of aquatic plants, fish, frogs, tadpoles, salamanders, insects, snails, worms, and even snakes. Most of these types of turtles will nest in the early summer, and they lay their eggs on land near streams and ponds. Take a look at this mammal, chowing down on the bird food. This is a chipmunk, and he is literally stuffing his face with food. Mammals are warm-blooded, and they're covered in fur and feed milk to their babies. Chipmunks are very common around here. Beautiful Wednesday morning, and it's very early today. I thought I'd get up and see if I could find any of the last animal group that we've been studying, and I'm not sure if any of you have guessed what that might be, but I'm going to go fishing. So this morning I went and dug up a few little earthworms to see if I could try and catch some fish. Wish me luck. All right, here I go. I'm trying to catch a fish. I just hooked my worm onto my fishing rod and I'm casting it out into the pond, and I'm very hopeful that I'll be able to catch a fish. One of the things about fishing is you do have to be very patient. Well, boys and girls, if I can't catch a fish today, I'm going to try again. I'm not going to give up until I catch a fish. Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Kim again. I'm back out here fishing. I'm going to try again. This is day 3, I guess, of my fishing adventure. I'm really trying hard to catch a fish for you guys. I guess it's been a little windy and a little on the cool side, so I think the fish are kind of down below. But hi, boys and girls. I'm on day 4 of trying to catch a fish, but I'm determined to do it for you, so wish me luck. Good luck, Mrs. Kim. Well, that was unsuccessful, so I'm back at it again today, and oh my goodness, I did catch a fish. Take a look at this, boys and girls. Here we have quite a large largemouth bass that I was able to catch. So a fish, again, has a backbone, and it's cold-blooded. It has many different fins to propel it forward, and as you can see, I've hooked it on pretty well here. I'm going to pull off this seaweed. And a fish, as you know, breathe through gills. Hi, boys and girls, look what I found under the top of my deck. Whose house do you think that is? Now take a look at this. I found this hole in my garden. I wonder whose home that could be. Here's an even larger animal home. Take a look at this. It's a den amongst a bunch of rocks near a creek. I wonder who lives there. Well, boys and girls, I certainly hope you've enjoyed learning about some of the animals that are right in our backyards. And I hope you've enjoyed learning about animals in our Grade 2 Animal Unit.